Welcome to the channel and this new Rome 2 series for the vanilla game, and I can see some of you guys probably wincing because I have not played this game for a very long time. I've only ever played Divinity in Paris, so this could be quite an interesting experience. But before I get into the nuts and bolts, guys, I know I'm aware that some of you don't like a long introduction, so there will now be a timestamp appearing that will allow you to jump forward in the gameplay. So here we are, guys. We are looking at a vanilla game for Rome 2, and I'm going to start with an advanced apology for this series, guys. It's probably will not be full length. It will probably be say probably about 10, 20, 30 parts. We'll see how it goes. The second part of the apology is that I do play a lot of Divinity in Paris, so no matter how hard I will try, it's not going to be possible for me to not make comparisons between Divinity in Paris and the vanilla game. So if that annoys you guys, you have my apology to begin with, because that is partly the main reason why I'm actually playing this campaign. Because, well, to give you a bit of context, guys, on the 8th of March 2018, if you're watching this in the future, CA released the Desert Kingdoms Culture Pack. That changed 4 factions, and to the annoyance of a lot of people in the Divinity Impera community, that effectively locked those factions away from the people who do not own the culture pack. Well, I bought the culture pack anyway, so. But the other part of that update was a free LC, or patch is probably the best way to describe it, where they introduced female leaders, female statespersons is probably the correct term, and a certain new dynamic to the politics. Now, I have a theory that the reason for this sudden rash of updates and patches is the fact that I think CA are experimenting with different forms of political interaction, seeing how they're received in the community, just in the context of developing their future historical titles. That's my theory, guys. Feel free to run with it as much as you want. And when that update came out, I literally bought the culture pack really to ensure that I had the access to the 4 kingdoms in Divinity Impera, and I've been playing around looking at mechanics. Dresden did a very quick patch fix to allow Divinity Impera to keep playing with the new mechanic, but obviously they have not yet completed the full details. There's a number of issues around it, and so I thought what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to do this a regular short campaign. I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to go to a full victory condition, but I want to play it long enough to explore the new mechanics to do with the introduction of female leaders, generals, which is a bit of a controversial issue, just to get a feel for it in the vanilla context, so that when the Divinity Impera team do their take on it, I'll have something to compare against. Anyway, guys, I don't want to ramble on too long. Now, the Desert Kingdoms is this new button here. In fact, they just shuffled the factions around a little bit, and as part of the Desert Kingdoms you get 4 factions: the Masaesyli, Nabatea, Saba and Kush. Now, after a little bit of thought, I actually got it down to the Masaesyli and Kush, because, well, one Masaesyli was attractive in the sense that it was over here, but it didn't have a female leader. And then I thought, well, it's too close to my Carthage campaign. Now, Nabatea has a female admiral. The mechanic I do want to explore is actually the diplomatic marriage, and the only faction at the moment that starts with a female leader in the Desert Kingdoms culture pack is Kush. So we're going to be playing Kush, guys. It's also an interesting starting position. It's tucked down right in the corner below Egypt. So all the Desert Kingdoms start with 2 traits. It says Desert Warriors plus 10 morale and with 4 units fighting battles in the desert. They have deep-rooted traditions, so they've got -7% research rate. That could be interesting, guys. And of course, as I say, we are playing as Kush. The starting year is 278 BC. The initial challenge is normal. Now, I'm going to be playing on difficulty level hard, simply because I want to do experimentation, so I don't want to get mixed up in all the stupid battle conditions that are associated with very hard and legendary. It's something I just don't want to do, guys, because I just want to explore the whole concept of this new update. And of course the traits for Kush are disciplined workforce, 10% reduction in slave population decline over all regions. So that's kind of hinting that having a slave population would be useful. It says the land of the bow plus 6% missile damage inflicted by all archers. And I think that brings me to something else that's intrigued me about Kush. And I think probably the best way to actually explain it, guys, is if we go to custom battles, and I've already got the roster set up here. And if I can find the archers, they've actually got, if I click on here, click the unit info, if you look across on this side, it won't let me. If I come over here, these guys have actually got poison shot. Now again, if you follow my channel, you'll be aware that I actually did an Antean campaign, and the poisoned arrows in Attila were massively OP, and I'm just curious to see how this is going to work. So we're certainly going to take the campaign till we can recruit these guys. I think it's only the Kushite archers and the Royal Kushite archers that have that ability. The rest of the roster is okay, guys. I mean, these guys are going to be quite useful to watch, and of course I'm going to have to get used to the different stats, so it's going to be a bit of fun there. I mean, they've got some pretty weak basic troops, but these Shotal warriors should look pretty interesting. The disciples of Epidemic, so some of this higher end melee infantry look pretty good. I mean, they got the leopard warriors. This type is capped at 3 per army. Okay. I mean, they got some reasonable melee caps. Anyway, let's get back to the grand campaign, and better make sure I get on the row. And before we get into the game, guys, I'm just gonna have a quick look at the victory conditions. Obviously, so we've got to control 90 settlements over by direct ownership for satrapies. We've got Syria, Cilicia, Asia, Hellas, Macedonia, Africa, Illyria, and Africa. Oh, so you don't actually have to take out the Romans. Oh, that's interesting. And we've got to have 180 units and maintain 60 naval units. Yeah, so we don't actually, so effectively that's saying we've got to control Africa and the Eastern Mediterranean. Interesting victory conditions. So I think that's it, guys. As I say, we're going to play on hard, and we're just going to get straight into the campaign. So here we go, guys.
For centuries, the people of Kush have competed with our powerful Egyptian neighbors. Since Alexander conquered their lands, we are the only protectors of ancient traditions in the region. However, it is time we took back what is ours, and saved Egyptian people from Greek tyranny. Beware, however, the threat to the south. The treacherous kingdom of Aksum will take any opportunity to catch us off guard. We would also do well to take part in the lucrative spice trade, blossoming beyond the Red Sea. May Amani guard your head, and Epidemic your hand.
Okay, guys, that was an interesting introduction. So let's get rid of that. Because we've got our first objective. The Kingdom of Kush played an important role in the trade of the region, has helped the Kushites achieve considerable wealth and prosperity. Maintain trade relations with 3 factions. Okay. Now, part of that introduction highlighted a little bit of history there, guys, in the sense that the Egyptians actually invaded Kush on numerous occasions, and therefore there is quite a strong cultural binding between Egypt and Kush. But at the same time, they do have their unique identity. So it's going to be interesting to see what the event chain works. So, right, guys, let's get into it. What have we got? We've obviously capital. So obviously our first target is going to be Aksum. We've got to get these guys off the map so that we can secure our boundary before we actually go up and attack here. And I've got to remember now how to fight in Rome 2. I think we're going to go for it straight up. We got 4,000 gold, so I think we're just going to. I think we'll get a couple of slingers, a couple of spearmen. Could we get any more? No. Okay, we've got 2. Yeah, we're going to basically rush these guys as quickly as possible. We got here. We got kind of. We're going to need to get. See what we got here. So wow, to get these. So we get Kushite warriors. Okay, let's go through this properly, guys. So we get swordsmen, archers, and at level 1 we get Kushite pikes. They could be fairly useful. The armor 50, so I have to relearn the base morale. Nubian spearmen 150 range. I've got to remember that the ranges are shorter in the vanilla game. Upkeep cost, missile damage 35. Okay, so we've got the leopard warriors, so we need to get a tier 3 before we get to the really good troops. These are the guys with the poison shot. Melee attack and damage, defense damage. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. It says melee reduces and fatigues the target, so it doesn't actually kill them. Okay, so that's more of weakening down units. So that's a different mechanic from, and then we got the top guys here in the garrison. Okay, and whoops, I didn't mean to do that. And this gives us African elephants and animal trader. This is giving us, it's going to give us Ethiopian cavalry, so we're going to need 2 military bases. But we're going to start with, I think we're going to start with those. And I think how we food's a bit low, so although we're probably going to need, what's the, we actually see into Aksum. You've got 1 building here, and that's going to be gold. So that's going to, once we captured that, that's going to be our. So I think we can go with that, guys. I think actually, no, I think we're going to stick with that for the moment, because I want to get in here as quickly as possible. Because of course, compared to Davidiat Impera, where you've got to build up your armies and be very, very strategic, because obviously these are big garrisons. If you kind of look at here. I mean, the garrison of 5, I mean, it's a very wimpy garrison. Anyway, we're going to go for a quick end turn, guys. Oh, we're not researching any technologies. Okay. I mean, I think we're going to need that as quickly as possible. Let's just have a look at our family tree as well. I've forgotten all about that. So this is our faction leader. She's obviously got the thing here. See what I was saying, guys, is she's a queen, but all her traits in here relate to actually being a general. And the same here, Joy. Oh, well, it's got this public order there. And we got this general here. He's the other one. Yeah, I mean, this is one of the unfortunate things of the fact that CA never really finished this update off. I mean, so you can't play, but then you can't play the role anyway, because unlike Davidiat Impera, you can't put her next to a city as a general. Okay, politics. Oh, we've only got 1 ruling family. Okay, and we got 8. So he's a Mongol. He's a xenophile, which means for every faction which you've established diplomatic. So that's a pretty good start for this guy. He's plus 18. Okay, we need to get this up, because again, with the vanilla game, you don't suffer the penalties from having a highest influence. So you have every reason to build your influence up. Okay, what's about the Imperium? So if we get plus 10 loyalty, so we don't lose the loyalty until level 5, and then it drops 5, 10, 15. God, it's a lot more generous than the Davidiat Impera. So apologies, guys. I can't help not making those comparisons. Okay, right, we're just going to go for an end turn. Right, let's get a couple of these. Another slinger. Okay, and how are we for mercenaries? Okay, we got 3 mercenaries, so that will take us to 14. Okay, and we got 2,000, so we're making 900 a spin at the moment, guys. I think we will go with that just to get our food up. Okay, we're going to go 1 more turn, and then we're going to go to war. And I didn't do the diplomacy, did I? Okay, that was a major fail on my part, guys. Okay, we'll see what we can do diplomatically in the next part. Hidden agent exposed. Okay, Right, who's here? Well, we certainly don't want that.
I greet you as
Range of
befits
marriage.
your
Okay,
reputation.
he's moderate.
Now,
Okay.
friend, speak plainly, so
This
that
is
we
the
may
what I was
fall
looking
to
for,
happiness.
guys. So let's see if we can get a marriage here. Rejected. Okay.
Your arguments have merit, but my lord would.
They've accepted a non-aggression. Maybe if I'd done that earlier.
Please accept as a most humble audience for your.
Why? Oh, we probably can't get a trade agreement with them. Okay. Nabatea, we've got a trade agreement with Nabatea. See if we can get.
I greet you as befits your reputation.
Well, we'll pay for the non-aggression.
Ah, my friend, if the wisdom you possess were golden,
Okay.
I cannot. My master extends the most magnificent.
Right, we've got a marriage. Hey, yes. Okay, we got our faction leader married. What did we get from that? Well, he's gone up one. Okay. Can we get him married? It's going to cost 530. Okay. So we've got him married. That gives research rate. That will offset some of the negative research rate. And she's got important marriage, so we get plus 15% diplomatic relations with Saba. Okay. And we don't have any consequences. That's pretty good, guys. I think we can live with that. So we're just going to go for. Actually, let's. What's the public order like here? It's okay. I think if we bump the taxes. Yeah, 100. Is that all? Gotta be kidding me. Okay. Right, we got the ways of Agmark. Amun or Horus, a glorious leader. It's time to finally come. Two of the divine are listening. Who should we seek to appease at the moment this year? So what do we get here? Plus 5 diplomacy. Wow, we only got the one political party, so we'll go for Amun. Right, I think we got what we got here. We got a couple of swordsmen. So if we get those, and then we've got no cav. Okay, that's going to be annoying. Okay. Right. One more turn, and then we're going to go to war, guys. Not researching any technologies. Right, we could go upkeep for armies. What I do want is recruit dignitaries. Where can I get veterans? Recruitment. Missile battles. Okay. Can't I get veterans? Or can I already get them? Let's have a quick look. Oh, I can already get them. It's automatically unlocked. Okay. So what I do need to go for is I want it's in here, I think. Dignitaries. We're going to see if we can get a dignitary. Okay. Actually, let's declare war on these guys, because we may get them to move away. Right. Let's declare war.
Honored emissary. Speak.
Let's see what they do. Oh, it's such a long time since I've played this game, guys.
My lord is willing to lay down.
Nope. Okay, construction report. Okay.
As you command. Move forward. Is that all?
And I think we'll get a couple of cav, and that will bring the army up to full strength. We're losing cash now, guys, so we're gonna have to do this pretty quick. Right, you've got 11. You've got okay. Right, now we're searching for more government. Right, in we go. Wow, how come these guys? They're saying these guys is. They're not that. Oh, they got lots of. They got mercenary axemen. Oh, that could be fun. Okay, we're gonna be fighting this, guys. We've got cav superiority, so we should be okay, guys. The enemy sallies out. Of course, I've got to remember how to fight these battles now. Right, start deployment. Wow, they're going to be there. Let's get a. Yeah, these guys have just got guard mode. Okay. And actually, no, I'm going to go. I think what we'll do is we'll have these guys here on this side. We'll have one of you guys in there to support that side. And what we're going to do is have the cav out on each side like that. Okay. Actually, it's a start. They're over there. They're probably going to wait. Where are you guys? No, you're over there. Okay. And of course, we're attacking, so camera doesn't feel right. Why is my camera locked? Let's get the cavalry over on that side. We need to know where their reinforcements are coming from. Okay. We just need to push on them. It's gonna take us a little while to get there, guys, so. Oops. This camera feels really, really weird. Actually, let's just battle interface, unit card. Sorry, controls. Let's change to that and see if that's any better. Okay. Bring these guys up, them into there. Oh god.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Yes, I know. Take them forward.
The
Hey.
men are wavering.
Oh, come off it. Okay. Right, stop. What a load of wusses. Okay, slingers forward.
Awaiting orders. Double time.
Right, let's get this front line sort of back out. Right. You guys focus fire on the slingers. Where's my Wusser cavalry? Okay.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Infantry forward. Right, they've got more axemen in that.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units. are your orders?
Okay.
On the double! Cavalry!
Right, in on those archers.
Infantry! Spill their blood! Ready! Taxis!
Nubian spearmen!
Leaders! Feudals! We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Spearmen!
Slingers! We are at your command!
Right,
Awaiting order!
Cav. Get you guys in here. Oh god, this is terrible.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
I've lost half my units here already.
Nubian spearmen!
Ready to march! Orders!
Right,
Melee cavalry ready! Advisor, advance! Awaiting orders!
okay, you guys in. Cav, sweep the back.
Ready!
Infantry!
Our orders! With my lord!
Our men flee the field of battle. Our general is under attack.
Slingers!
Oh, come off it.
Swordsmen! Orders!
Star! At your service! Breaker advance! Forward!
Do have tissue paper armies.
Awaiting orders! Melee infantry at the ready!
Okay,
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
To glory!
We await your orders!
okay, come on, General.
Cut them to pieces! To engage!
Order! Tribesmen! Tell us! What are your orders?
Get in here, guys. Come on.
Nubian spearmen!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Engage!
This is an axe unit. Get through. Get through. Get through.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
For glory! What are your orders? Swordsmen! Break for glory!
Come on.
Nubian spearmen!
My lord! Cut for glory! Taxi archers!
At your service! By your command!
General, round the back.
Adjourn! To glory!
In.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Come.
Order double time! To engage!
Nubian!
At the ready! Missile infantry ready!
Start infantry. Slingers.
Swordsmen! Charge!
Infantry!
God.
Engage!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General, chase this guy's off. Right, these guys are going down.
Swordsmen! Lord for glory! Tribesmen! We will darken the skies!
Nubian spearmen!
Slingers! Ready!
Slingers in.
Swordsmen!
What's my general doing over here?
Ready to march!
Oh, no. Where's my general? Oh, no. No, no, ow, 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 ow. Come on. Oh, wait.
Swordsmen! Tribesmen! Our orders! We will darken the skies! Raise them! Slingers!
Okay. General up here.
To hold the double!
units has used all its ammunition.
Infantry at your command.
These guys are eager.
Missile. Slingers.
God, come on, come on. In you go. I hate this camera.
Melee infantry ready.
Right, got these guys under pressure.
Swordsmen.
The battle is turning in our favor.
You guys come into this, crush onto these.
At your service.
Wait,
My lord. At the double.
Awaiting your command.
Libyans. Direct orders.
right. Where is the opposition? Okay,
Spears ready. Cut for honor. Swordsmen.
Ready for
My lord. Spearmen ready.
spearmen down here.
Infantry.
Infantry. God. These are tissue paper troops. Right, this is the... Right,
Nubian orders. Amis.
Our men flee the field of battle.
general
Shameful display.
down here, moral support. Slingers.
Nubian spearmen. Cut them down. Awaiting orders. Libyan. Direct.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Nubian spearmen. Sparta.
Right, they're going down.
by your command.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
You guys go after them.
Nubian spearmen. Swordsmen. Shatter them.
Ready for orders.
Nubian spearmen. My lord.
End battle. Wow. That was terrible, guys. Absolutely terrible. I've forgotten how wussy vanilla troops are. That is as abysmal. I'm going to definitely have to improve my combat skills with this, guys. Well, we've won. And we should make a lot of money from that. My leader is... Wow. Well. And of course we're just going to occupy.
Ready for greatness.
Faction destroyed. And we got an increase in rank from our queen.
Thirsty for battle.
Well, they're certainly going to get rid of this guy. These troops were absolute rubbish. And of course this is going to give me an opportunity to use the merge button. I'm certainly going to, whoops. I'll certainly get rid of that there. Merge them up. Actually, just merge those three up. Okay. Spy. We need you to go north now. And we've got some food here. I'm probably going to want to convert that. So that's given us 5 food, 100 wealth, public order. Of course, we've got the usual public order mess now. And of course, I've made a classic mistake here, guys. I actually need to get my general into the settlement. Because, of course, in vanilla, the general in the settlement actually increases public order, not outside in patrol. So I need to remember that. Okay, guys, I think that's it for this turn. Just gonna got an entirely controlled province, and I suppose we're gonna just have to go for the classic breeding games for the moment. What we got here: tribute collection, bread and games, for food, wealth generated, public order, conscription, natural philanthropy, wealth and commercial buildings, and loyalty. Well, just going to go for bread and games. And the herald's here. She's got a promotion. Oh, gold. Water. Okay. What I need is Knight Commander. Was that Knight Commander? Yeah, I think that's Knight Commander. So what else do we got here? Unit recruitment costs, authority, morale for troops, great leader, 8%. Well, this is the chain I want to go down, so. Okay, guys, isn't this fun? We've got to get some better troops if we're going to fight the Egyptians. Right, I think we're going to... Oh, so that, of course. And of course we got double time. And again, I need to remember that. Right, that's okay. I'm going to get you up because we need to find out. I've got to remember what we got here. The Egyptians are there, so our attack routes can be through there. We actually met anyone else? Anyone new? Come on, Saba.
Greetings, my friend. Greetings.
Oh, come on.
I am sure your words carry a cargo of honest intent.
Okay.
But they...
Right, we got a little bit of cash, guys. I think we're going to get that sorted straight away. And I think before we attack the Egypt, we're definitely going to have to get some better troops. Right, we've got formal government, and we certainly want that. And you can just leap into Moreau for the moment while you recover. What troops can we get here? Right, let's do some comparison. These have got the better melee attack. And these are, wow, aren't these these cheap? I can't get over this, guys. 37 missile damage, 32. Well, I think we're certainly going to get rid of that guy. The tribesmen, don't think range 80. These guys have actually got the better range, so I think we're going to get an archer. I think maybe we'll get rid of you to save a little bit of cash. I think we're going to go for archers, so let's go for an intern. Not researching any technologies. Okay. Upkeep for armies, cavalry. Practice all. I've got to remember to look at this stuff now because there isn't the penalty to empire maintenance in here. We should have dignitaries now, so I think we need one of those. Cultural conversion, tax rate. I think we're going to go with that just for the moment while I build the armies up, guys. Right. Agents, let's get you up here. British gold mine. Wow, that built up pretty quickly. Again, I have to get used to the build speeds.
Ready for greatness.
Right. I think we'll get another archer in. Tier 2. Going to get Kushite pikes and Nubian bowmen. Okay. So I think we'll just recruit swordsmen, a couple of swordsmen. These guys are. These got more armor. These have got more armor. Charge bonus. Okay. And I think we'll just pick up another spearman to protect the flanks. And we're going to have to rely on mercenary desert cavalry. Got some elephants. Okay. Right. Just going to go for another turn. What I'm going to do is get another 2 turns to get that barracks finished, guys, and that's where I'm going to call it for this part.
There is much merit.
Yep, we'll take the non-aggression. Flooding of the Nile. Over the next few years, the Nile will be expected to flood much more than usual. This is a nice opportunity to develop our agricultural technology. Prepare the land around the valley, should we? Okay. Clear and sow. Okay, we're going to do that. One more turn and we'll have this. Right, I think we need another spear unit. That brings us to 15. We need a couple of pikes. We got 4 sword. We'll probably get rid of these guys because I want to replace those with archers. Actually, that might have been a mistake. Let's have a quick look. What's the range of these archers? 150. Where do I get the slingers from then? Okay, 150. Missile damage 20. Okay. Missile damage 35. Yeah, we're going to replace these guys with archers. Something's gained a trait. Queen. Whoever her name was, I can't pronounce it. We've got this guy's up here. He's got a little bit of a naff, but his job is just basically to defend. Okay. Search complete. Foreign customers who have completed the technological advance, giving you advantage over your rivals. Contrary to expectations, the river has reached normal levels. Okay, so I presume we didn't get a bonus from that. Okay. Actually, I think... Can I get... recruit an agent. Tax rate, cultural conversion, tribute collection, growth, public order, breeding games, morale of all units in parent army, growth, local turn. Kind of a bit inclined in order to put this guy in the army actually. Although I could put a veteran, about a veteran. We got here minus 4% upkeep, land commitment costs, manipulate coercion, military threather. Okay, I think we're going to recruit this guy, and he can go straight into the army. And we've now got this here, so what we're going to do is recruit. These are the archers. So these only got a range of 125, okay. And these are Nubian bowmen, 63. Okay, that was a waste of money.
Join with us.
Okay, we can only get 3 at a time. Just try and shape this army up so it makes sense. Okay. Upkeep -2 upkeep. Where do I get to the barracks? Okay, let's get that. Right, agent.
I am no one, swift and silent, on the move.
Right. Is Egypt actually at war with anyone? They're at war with Persia, Media, Sardis, Cyrene, Suclid. So they're actually at war with the Suclid Empire. Okay. And then Egypt doesn't really like us. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
I am a reaper of souls.
Okay. Right, I'm just going to go for an end turn. We definitely need to get this to a full stack army. Intimidate opposition. Your local bandits have offered us services. Consider the choices yet to be revealed. I think if you... I'm going to refuse because I don't think I've really got a problem with this guy now. He's really happy with me at the moment. Okay, let's just keep... That gives us 4 sets of archers. That brings us up to 15. And we've now got the Kushite pikes. So what have they got? They've got better armor than these guys. Got weak melee defense, melee attack. They're not immune to desert discipline, formation. They have a formation attack. I suppose they could be useful. The morale's very low though. Wow. You got better armor. Okay, let's get trying. I suppose at the end of the day, we don't experiment with these guys. We won't know what's going on. Just have a quick look. So we got 4 sets of infantry. This slave infantry is, again, I just feel that they don't fit with the army that I'm looking to build. So, okay, guys, let's go for another end turn. Okay, logistics. The bandits have offered their services to other parties, helping them to increase their influence, which makes them happier. Oh, I'm glad about that.
My lord, you are a disgrace.
Ready for greatness. Target
She
reached.
can't move very far. Okay. Right, we got 4 archers. We got this guy in here.
Join
I
with
think
us.
we'll have 3 sets of Kushite pikes. Got the archers. We got these guys here, and then I think we'll leave enough space for a couple of mercenary cavalry. Okay. And we're just going to research some more technology. Wow, really powering through here. Cultural conversion. Do I need that? I need cash more than anything else. Public order. I think that could be quite useful. Building a silver mine. Growth. And that opens up growth for provinces. Cistern and canal. Okay. Postal service. Well, I've got no idea what the postal service is. That's wealth and commerce. I think we'll go that way. Get a quick win that way, guys. Right, we've encountered the Sucalids. That is an opportunity, guys. Right, and what I'm going to do is pull this guy back, because his job will be to defend this area
For the
should I
glory
need
of
it.
our
And this
people.
army, that's right, we've got 4 pikes, 4 sets of swordsmen, a couple of spearmen to defend. I think what we're going to do is get another melee quartermaster's report. That brings the army up to reasonable strength, guys. We've got a tiny amount of cash to do, but we haven't got anything to spend it on. We really need to build the cash up now to do that, so we're going to have to save in order to upgrade our city centre. So I'm just going to run off a couple of quick turns. Preferred market. Okay. Master of Commerce. A woman has displayed uncanny talents of trade and has recently earned the fortune of her family. Rumours that she has discovered new sources of rare goods in distant lands. This could hire to fill your coffers and continue to relay. What we got here? High important character. Okay, we're going to hire. I don't know. Does that mean I've hired her? Is she part of the... Yes. So does she, can she be a general, or is she just a higher politicians? Okay, is that going to make him unhappy? Nope. He's happy with the marriage, so he's got. Oh, so yeah, she's happy with the fact that marriage there is because I got him. He actually married her. Political marriage, Egyptian families. Okay. So she could marry back into that family, and then that would give her a marriage as well. Okay. Can she be? Can she? So that's Nanisla. I've got to try this, guys. Sorry. Right, let's just come here. Come here. Yeah, so I can recruit her actually as a general. It's a bit naff, but I suppose because this is a warrior faction, so it'd be really good if she could just be. Well, I suppose I could play her as a statesman, but again, the mechanics in the vanilla game, it would work in Numidian et Impera, but it would not work in the vanilla game. So what we're going to do is bring this army up. Where's my agent gone? I want you to kind of hang around here. we've just met the Sukhlids. I'm not sure how we met the Sukhlids, but we'll see if we can. Okay, they don't like us, but if we, because we've got broken treaties with Nabatea, treaties with Nabateans, cultural aversion -5, but they're actually at war with Egypt. Oh, they're actually at war with Nabatea as well. Okay, but we may be able to make friends with them if we actually attack Egypt. I think we're just going to hang on to the cash, guys, because I really want to upgrade this. That would give us a bit more cash. So, no, okay, still not researching any technologies. We're just flying through this technological tree. Okay, grain market, hunters market. Okay, we're going to go with that. Unassigned skills for our friend here. Right. Certainly want that for campaign movement range. Great fire. So it's broken out to fire in its path. -5 minus public 10 public order. Great. Hasn't that? Oh, come off it, game. That's annoyed me, guys. I think this is where I'm going to leave it, because that is really annoyed me, because I wanted to upgrade that settlement. That's completely derailed my whole plans, I think. And in fact, that's probably going to give me... okay, we're just going to move this up. And this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this first part. It's been very different from playing Davidia et Impera. Apologies for that atrocious battle. And I mean, it was an atrocious battle. But in the next part, it's going to be time to go to war with Egypt. And we're going to have to see if we can push up against Egypt. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.